Neil, really?
What?
You're gonna wear the salad?
He like it's
fine. Wednesday got my back.
Alright.
I'm gonna try the ranch.
Yeah, we're gonna start with this ranch dressing.
Neil
decided that Neil is
Neil not only
wearing
wants
today.
to wear the salad, but also the dressing.
Neil wants to find out how it wears.
Yeah.
How do you like
How would
ranch?
you
I
rate
like it
the
on my
comfort?
jeans.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He'll just put it on his clothes when he's done.
Welcome to Omnis Eat Vegan. We have a special guest, Joe. My name's Neil.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm John.
And today we're gonna be trying salad dressings. Not just any salad dressings. We got non-dairy ranch for Organicville. We got Trader Joe's Goddess dressing. We have Just Caesar. And we have another Goddess dressing from Annie's.
None of us have ever tried Goddess dressing. Goddess flavor dressing.
Yeah. Haven't we had Just, but...
We've had Just Ranch.
Yeah,
Neil likes the Just Ranch. He's had it many times. He really much enjoys the Just Ranch. But...
Another popular brand we've had is Annie's, but we haven't tried their salad.
We've not tried their salad dressing. We've not tried the Goddess dressing. We've not tried this Organicville brand non-dairy ranch organic dressing.
So we got some.
I have to mention something every time you guys say Organicville. I want to say, come on down to Organicville.
I mean Veganville.
Yeah, Veganville.
So we got some new brands here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna open the non-dairy ranch first.
Well, we do have a salad. We have a prepared salad here that we're gonna use.
Fresh Express Farmer's Garden.
To try these dressings on. And I will say, I'm not a fan of ranch dressing. I'm gonna try it, but I'm not a fan of ranch dressing to begin with, so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like this, but we'll see. So this salad does have, what? Greens, carrots, radishes, and there's tomatoes in there. Neil, do you want to pull the tomatoes out there in a separate little package? I'm just gonna get just a very little bit because I'm not a fan of ranch dressing. Maybe I'll like vegan ranch. Who knows?
That's pretty interesting. I guess that's a bit more like, I don't know. It's not fully ranch. It's kind of like got a bit of a. It's got like a more light ranch flavor, which with a little bit more of a. I gotta say,
creamy.
Creamy.
Like it's a little liquidy more.
Yeah, and it's got a lot more like spices and stuff, a little more pepper.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. I gotta say, it's actually. I actually prefer this over regular ranch.
Really?
I would say so. I think.
What about your Just Ranch? Because I know you like the Just Ranch.
It's.
Do you want us to get it out of the refrigerator and you can try it again?
Yeah, could I? So we got the Just Ranch right out of the fridge.
I'm going to go ahead and speak because I'm not going to try the Just Ranch.
Yeah,
so I'm going to talk about the Organicville one here.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't like regular ranch. If I get a ranch, it's usually like a peppercorn ranch because I do like a peppercorn dressing. But this one's okay. It's not too ranchy like Neil was kind of alluding to earlier. It's not overtly like hit you in the face ranch flavor. So I don't mind it as much. It's actually not too bad. So I'm going to give this like maybe a 6 or 7. I would actually eat this ranch again, even though like normal, not like dairy ranch, I won't eat again. So I won't eat. So like a 6 or 7 for me.
Been a little while since I ate that. But again, I've got to say both these ranches, I don't think I've ever given my take on them. I gotta say both these ranches would outdo my liking for regular ranch. They both are kind of different. This is a little more creamy and a little more, got that ranch flavor, but it's not too strong like normal, not too strong. Where this one's kind of more like a ranch with more of a, I would say more like a mix. I can't really pinpoint what the second kind of flavoring is, but it's definitely a ranch with some other flavoring. And I like these both more than regular ranches. So I'm gonna probably give the Organicville probably more like an 8 out of 10.
Oh,
more 8, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 just to see what the others have in store, just to really compare them. So I'm gonna give them 8 out of 10 for the Organicville ranch.
Okay.
yeah. It wasn't like my favorite ranch necessarily. I'm not a big fan of ranch anyway, but the texture. Usually I like my ranch a little thicker in a way. The texture wasn't quite where I wanted it. But I thought it was an interesting take on ranch. It wasn't like I wouldn't necessarily know it was ranch, but it was a good overall dressing. So I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I agree with Joe in that texture-wise, it's way too close to water for to be called a ranch. That being said, it is an okay dressing, just probably not gonna beat one of my favorite, which is sort of like oil and vinegar. So.
Okay.
So next.
Yeah, the next one we're gonna try.
Did I give it a score?
Go ahead.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna give that like a 5 out of 10. I would eat it if we bought it for the family, but I would not. I personally wouldn't pick it up off the shelf.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have a lot of salad to eat. A lot of salad dressings to eat.
All right, so this next dressing we're gonna try is Trader Joe's Goddess dressing. I've never had Goddess dressing.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to expect.
Yeah.
So
It'll be weird.
we'll see. Okay, so it smells almost like a honey mustard.
Oh, it's gonna be fun then.
Oh,
I like honey mustard.
That's good.
honey
The other-
mustard isn't my.
These other.
Or maybe it's more like a Thousand Island.
That'd be pretty good.
It's thick.
It is much thicker than the last one
That does
was.
smell more Thousand Island.
No, I don't eat Thousand Island dressing.
I like a lot of dressing.
Neil's dressing is.
I like a lot of
Used
dressing.
half a bottle of Goddess dressing. I hope you liked it.
It's got a strong scent.
It's a weird flavor.
Alright, what the? It's got like apple cider vinegar and stuff.
All right, okay.
Well,
That's weird. Do you want to go
it's
first?
very strong.
I'm gonna clean that up.
It has a very strong flavor to it. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a Thousand Island. I don't eat Thousand Island dressing. In fact, I usually stick to like Italian.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. It's just very strong. It has a very big bite to it. And I think Joe mentioned it had apple cider vinegar in it,
Yeah.
which is probably where that bite's coming from. I don't know that I would get this again. So I'm gonna say maybe like a 5. It's not horrible. Like if I had this versus like a dairy ranch, I would probably pick this one. But I don't like dairy ranch, so it's not bad. But it's like I said, it's maybe a 5. It's just a very strong flavor, and it definitely has a bite to it.
I'm not gonna say it's bad. It definitely has it's a little weird. Being from someone that's never had Goddess Ranch.
Goddess dressing.
Or Goddess
just
dressing. Goddess dressing. I don't think this is a bad first take of it. I kind of enjoyed it. It does have a little weird. It's got a weird little taste to it, weird little twang to it. But I think initial response, and as you keep eating it, you kind of get used to it. And I think overall the flavor is just really good. Yeah, I shouldn't say really good. It's good. It's not like blowing me away with its flavor, but definitely compared to Organicville, it definitely has a much more stronger flavor, a much more. It is more of a texture of a creamy salad dressing than the Organicville. So I'm gonna give this probably a 6. Or I just think Organicville is a lot more tastier, and I could definitely see myself eating the Organicville more over the Goddess dressing. But I wouldn't be opposed to eating it. I think I definitely do it as more of a dipping, not more of a salad dressing. I definitely see it more like a dipping kind of dressing.
For like veggies and stuff?
Yeah, it definitely has. I think that's maybe what Dad or John may say.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with Neil. I did like the texture a little better, but the flavor, it wasn't bad, but I kind of grew on it, you know? Like, you kind of got used to it after you started eating it, but in the beginning, it was really, really different from anything I'd ever tasted. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's not necessarily bad, but it's definitely not my favorite.
I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10.
Oh,
I sort of like it, but that being said, it has a. I swear I smell like a bacon-esque, like a bacon.
There's no bacon in there.
I know, but a bacon bit, like a flavor.
Does it have
that's in
soy? Because a lot of like bacon bits are soy.
Soybeans.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So
Yeah,
it's
like a
almost,
soy sauce, it says.
Yeah, it's almost, to me, that's where but I love soy sauce.
Okay.
And I love tamari. I mean, those flavors are really something I enjoy. So
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised that I sort of liked it after I got past. There is a big bite.
Yeah.
It's almost like a horseradish or a.
I don't know, but there's definitely a bite to that.
It's definitely weird.
All right, so our next dressing is Just Caesar. This is from Hampton Creek. So I smelled it. It has a slight scent of Caesar, but like it's not like super overpowering Caesar. And I'm not a big fan of Caesar dressing, and I'm not sure how many people know this, but actual Caesar has anchovies in it, which is why I don't eat a lot of Caesar dressing. I don't like anchovies, but
It'll be interesting to
we'll
see how
see
they
how
covered
this works. Yeah. So, one of my favorite non-vegan dressings is creamy Italian. Like I said, I stick to Italians. I like regular Italian, oil and vinegar Italian. I like a creamy Italian. I would love to find a vegan creamy Italian. So if anybody knows of a creamy vegan Italian out there, put it in the comment section below because I want to try it because that's my favorite salad dressing of all time. I do eat like a raspberry vinaigrette and that sort of stuff too, but creamy Italian is my heart. I actually think this tastes more like a creamy Italian than a Caesar.
Yes.
It's not 100% correct, but I think it tastes more like a creamy Italian dressing than a Caesar dressing.
Yeah.
So I actually like this pretty much. I think it would taste good with like some crunch to it though. Like I like having some seeds or croutons, that sort of thing on my salads. And I think this would taste good like soaked into like a crouton, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting a little bit too detailed with my salad preferences, but anyhow, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 because I do enjoy it, and it's not quite 100% creamy Italian, but it's not bad. So an 8 out of 10 for me. What do you think, Neil?
Not gonna lie, I do agree with you on the not tasting as much like Caesar. It's not taste. I will say it does, just like the Just Ranch, it delves from the Caesar flavoring. But unlike the ranch, I think this one delves a little too far from the original Caesar flavoring. I'm not gonna. I don't dislike it, but I think it does. It's a little off-branded with saying it's Caesar. I think more of, as my mother said, more of it saying it's an Italian, a creamy Italian dressing, or saying more of it. It just doesn't taste like Caesar that much. I think it just misses the whole Caesar taste. Although I'm probably gonna give it. I'm gonna give it just the same score as Organicville, 8. I kind of would give it a higher score if it was more to the Caesar.
More true.
More true to the actual branding of the Caesar name. But all in all, it's delicious. But
Yeah, I agree. I'm also gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It wasn't really like Caesar. It was a little more strong in like a bold way, but it was pretty good. I do like Italian and Caesar, so I think they kind of like combined those in a way in this dressing, and I thought it did a pretty good job.
I'm giving that stuff a 5. If you're gonna, I agree with everything that almost everyone has said. The problem is that it's labeled Caesar. It doesn't taste like Caesar.
you're hitting it harder at that.
I don't care for. I have had creamy Italians. This is okay. It's an okay creamy Italian. I think its a real problem for me is that it followed that goddess dressing, and that goddess dressing had a bite and a lot of power to it. And Caesar is supposed to be a very powerful dressing, and following the goddess dressing, there was that stuff couldn't stand up.
All right, so this last one we're gonna try is the Annie's Organic Goddess Dressing. Again, this is only my second foray into goddess flavored dressing. And we will see what this one tastes like. See if this tastes any different from the Trader Joe's goddess. This one's very thick.
That looks very Dijon mustard-ish.
It smells like mustard.
This is gonna be fun, I guess. Oh.
It's very thick.
I like it.
Oh, that's.
Looks good.
That does
I like
not
it.
look
Yeah.
That
good.
is a thick mustard.
Well, I will say though that it slid around on the lid though.
That's very vinegary.
Neil, you can try it first.
I think
Neil, there's like some like.
that's some serious stuff right there. All right, get you some
That
of
is
that.
I'm gonna
Get
I'm
some.
gonna,
That's
I'm
a
gonna
lot
take a
of
little
it.
bit on the side right now.
You're taking a little bit on the side. I'm going for it.
I'm going for it.
I'm going for it.
Alright.
Oh, look at that big stuff.
Woo!
It's like, it comes with I don't know. Maybe it will be surprised.
Surprise! I'm gonna be surprised. Comes out in clumps.
Huh.
That's some
Can I see that real quick?
I can't place the flavor,
No.
but it doesn't taste like this. It doesn't taste the same as the other goddess dressing.
No.
It tastes like, I don't know. It's like weirdly bitter.
Very bitter.
Let's see.
And I can't really figure out what is causing it. Neil, can you tell from the ingredients what's causing that bitterness? I don't know. It has a weirdly bitter flavor to it. I can't really place it. So I think I'm only gonna give this like a 3 out of 10. I would not eat this again. It's not horrible if it's the only salad dressing I had in the cabinet or in the refrigerator and I had to have salad dressing for some reason. I would try this again, but I'm gonna give it a 3. It's not very good as far as I'm concerned.
Pretty much the only difference I'm seeing is this one has toasted sesame seeds, dried parsley, and dried chives. That's the only real difference.
Maybe it has too much chives in it.
I gotta say that's
Maybe, like,
probably.
different
I
proportions.
gotta say that's probably the difference in those two.
This one has apple cider vinegar too.
That's weird. I gotta say it fails in comparison to the amount of flavor the other one had.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I mean, I'm not saying this one's bad. It definitely, but the flavor, the just punch of the flavor and punch of the Trader Joe's dressing to the other one is very different. I gotta say, probably the biggest thing that may be the difference between these two is how much vinegar they may put in. Because where the Trader Joe's you taste the vinegar and you have a lot more of a vinegary taste. This one seems like it went more of a lesser, used a lot less of the vinegar taste and maybe more of the soy sauce and lemon juice.
Yeah.
Because that one has a lot more vinegar taste, where the other one's kind of more just mellowed down. I'm not gonna say I dislike it, but comparing the two goddess ones, Trader Joe's has a lot more flavor. Compared to the rest, to the whole table, I'm probably gonna have to give that one actually a 7. I did enjoy it.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, I put it on the side, and I'm pretty glad I did that. It really wasn't my favorite. I don't know. Maybe it's just the goddess dressings, but they really weren't the best in this one. The texture was just really off. So I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10. I definitely want to eat it again. So.
Okay.
You were the other one shaking your head. What's wrong with that?
That stuff, I don't know.
You like the other one a lot better.
I loved, like that Trader Joe's, the stuff.
Yeah,
that's like a #1 for me. I would eat that stuff. I will buy that stuff again. This stuff, no, thank you. I don't know what they did. Maybe we got a bad bottle or something.
I'm telling you that the apple vinegar
Annie's is sometimes hit or miss for us.
I'll tell you, apple vinegar is probably more.
Yeah, I agree. I think the ratio of apple vinegar is what's sending me over the edge right here. Because again, I'm a big fan of apple. I like apple vinegar. I like vinegar, and I also like soy sauce. So anything that will combine those two things, those two flavors, like that dressing, I'm probably going to get into. Now, what the heck happened here? I don't know. That being said, did I give it a 3 or 2?
You gave it a 2.
You didn't give it a score yet.
All right, I'm giving it a 3.
He gave it a 3.
Right,
2. You gave it a 3.
Because I feel bad. She was a goddess, and I'm gonna put her in the tank.
All right.
All right. There you go.
There you have our opinions on these salad dressings. If there's any other dressings you'd like us to try, or if you know of a vegan Italian, creamy Italian, I'd love to know it. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit the red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell to get notified when we do upload new videos. And do you have any comments? Leave those in the comment section down below the video here. We would love to know your thoughts. Have you tried these salad dressings? Have you tried other salad dressings that are vegan? Let us know. And let us know if you've tried other goddess dressings, because this is a totally new experience for, I think, everybody here at the table. We've never tried goddess dressings before, so we don't know if these are what they're supposed to taste like, if there's different flavors depending on who makes it. Obviously, these two taste different. But yeah, let us know any comments in the comment section down below. We would love to read your input. I know there's some other dressings from the Hampton Creek Just brand that we'd like to try in the future. I think there's a honey mustard and there's a couple other ones. So maybe we'll do another video down the line. If you guys give us any recommendations, we'd appreciate it. So from the Omnis Vegan family, we thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.